are going to talk about making a big or difficult decision. I believe that we can use all of the tools that we've gone through all of the classes, such as, self-confidence. When we're making decisions, we definitely want to make sure that we are confident in that decision, and feel it is a decision that we control and we choose for ourselves because it's the best fit for us. Building resilience, really being able to live with that decision, whatever it may be. And, if it is not particularly the best decision for us, that knowing that we can always overcome that and we can try again, and make a better choice the next time. Time management. Of course, we always want to make sure that we are patient in making big and difficult decisions. When making decisions, it is important to take your time in making that decision because we definitely we know that when we make decisions in haste, that we may not have considered all of the things that go into that. And so when it comes to understanding our strengths and weaknesses, I think when we truly know ourselves, then, we are able to position ourselves to make more informed decisions based off of what our needs are and what our strengths are and things of that nature. Also, when making big and difficult decisions, I think we have to set goals. I think it's important for us to project for the things that we want in our lives because they are things that we know that we have to work towards. We have to be patient. We have to make necessary steps to be successful. And so goal setting affords us the opportunity to really be able to break down the decision. If there are two decisions, that we're able to use our pros and cons, and be able to really, once we decide what we want to do, be intentional about setting goals towards reaching that goal. So when making difficult decisions, I believe that perfectionism could possibly be a barrier to making the best decision for ourselves. And so we definitely want to make sure we're being mindful of the fact that, if you have two decisions, that both of them are not going to be perfect. And so we have to make sure that that we're not allowing for the perfectionism to overtake us, that we're able to kind of take a step back and really truly evaluate both decisions so that we're able to determine, okay, which one is a better fit for us, and not allow for it to be contingent upon perfection because it doesn't exist. When making difficult decisions, overcoming setbacks is very important because, sometimes the decision is not always as clear as we need it to be. And so when we uh, go forth and we make this decision and we live with this decision and we've done whatever we needed to do to evaluate what this decision is, knowing that as we move forward that there may be potential setbacks along the way, and it doesn't necessarily mean that the decision wasn't the best one for us, but really truly being realistic and knowing that these things happen, and it's okay. We learn ways to overcome, we use our resilience, we pivot, and then we move forward. So if you feel that it is not so clear or it's a little bit difficult for you to determine what is the best decision in this situation, I really need to flesh out what really works for me, but it may not be clear. As day, or, just being able to, really move forward and say, I can live with this decision. I think it may be helpful to actually look for an amazing therapist at Thriveworks. They'll help you be able to navigate through both decisions, do a pros and cons, be able to really truly evaluate, these are the necessary things I need, or, for this decision to really stand out to me, and having that sounding board to be able to say, okay, now that I've gone through everything, I've worked through everything, now I'm able to make this decision in confidence. And so I think that may be helpful in making those difficult decisions for you.